How's it going, guys? Welcome to another episode of Nick vs. Art. I just wanted to do a quick little recap of my week and just give you guys an update on what my schedule is going to kind of be and what I'm going to be posting about in the next week or two. So first off, it's been a productive week. As you can see, I'm wearing an awesome Nick vs. Art t-shirt. I don't know that's what I'm going to call them, but I went ahead and picked up a silkscreen kit. I'm sure you guys have seen a couple of the pictures that I've posted of silk screens, and I'll go over it real quick just to show you guys what it is. So basically with silk screening, you're creating these screens that you basically put ink onto, or kind of like, it's like paint, and you squeegee it onto a shirt. Now, the kit that I bought, it was actually a pretty nice kit. I want to say it was like $83 or something like that. It's from Speedball. And I think I had a coupon for 60% off, so I went ahead and used that. So then the kit was really cheap. And it came with pretty much everything that I needed to get started. It came with the screen, the emulsion fluid, or it's like a glue, I guess you'd say. It's green, and two colors of ink, which were black and red, if I remember correctly. And the one thing that I will say, that if you are going to try to do silk screening at all, or if you plan on doing anything of that sort, definitely upgrade the squeegee that it comes with. They gave me this type of squeegee, which it's kind of like a hard plastic, and it's not super hard, but it's a hard plastic squeegee, and this is what you use to basically put the ink through the screen and onto the shirt or whatever you're printing onto. And the one that I just bought is I want to say this one was like $10 or something like that, but it's flexible. And the reason why I like that is when I'm silking or screening, whatever they call it, it's a lot easier to use something that's flexible like this, and I feel like I got a lot better results out of it. Like the prints were a lot more even, and I didn't really have an issue with any kind of bubbling or any of that sort. Now these shirts, I want to say they take maybe like 15 seconds to screen. The thing that really takes a lot of time is the cleanup. I have to rinse every single one of the screens after I'm done using it, and if I'm printing one color and I want to print to another color, I have to clean the whole thing and wait for it to dry before I can start again. Now, I'm sure there's a better process. I just don't know what it is. And I mean, if there's any professional silk screening people out there watching this, please let me know. I'll post a video of what I'm doing, and let me know what I'm doing, if I'm doing it correctly or not. Now, back to the whole recap of what's going on. I've been getting a lot of requests for information on electronics. Now, I was in electronics for several years. I want to say it's somewhere around like 8 years that I sold and worked with electronics. Now, I have a huge passion for electronics. I always have. I mean, I've worked for all sorts of companies, and I would definitely love to do video segments based off of electronics. Just let me know what you guys are wondering about. I know someone had requested one on televisions, and I know someone had requested one on laptops, so I'll definitely get those up as soon as possible, just to give you guys a little bit better insight. Now, I haven't done it for a few years, so please bear with me. If I have any information that's off now, let me know. I'll go ahead and change it in the video, or I'll re-record it. Now, this last week, I actually started driving for Lyft, and it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be one of those things where I was going to pick someone up and they were just going to, you know, ruin the interior of my car, and I would just get a lot of rude people. But realistically, after driving for a week with Lyft, I actually think it's a lot of fun. I mean, I get to meet all these cool people. A few days ago, I got to drive an artist who happened to be a rapper, and that was a lot of fun. He was a really cool guy. He showed me some of his stuff, and I mean, I always like connecting with different people. And everyone that I pick up, they always tell me a different story. They're always going somewhere different. Now, a lot of people ask me about, you know, the amount of money I've been making with it. I've only been doing it a week, so I really can't say much about that. The money seems to be okay. It's not like being a doctor or something like that, but the money is okay. Sorry, a little bit of allergies in here. My the weather out here has been pretty dusty, so hopefully we're looking at getting some rain this next week. And sorry, back to Lyft. One thing I will say, I'll give some tips. Time is definitely key when it comes to driving for Lyft. And the reason why I say that, I drove all day on Friday, all morning. I did I want to say it was about 7 hours of driving on Friday. And I stopped driving right about 10:30, something like that. I get home, I go into the app and I check. And it went from a 25% on fire, or whatever they want to call it, prime time, to like a 550%. So in that amount of time, I could have probably picked someone up and driven them, and I could have probably done 2 or 3 drives and made the same amount of money that I did in a 7-hour shift. So definitely know the times. I mean, I've been keeping like a little log of days of the week and the percentages, and I screenshot every location to see where it's busy, so I know what I'm doing. And then the other thing, definitely take breaks. I didn't, and at the end of the day I was sore. I should have gotten up out of my car and walked around, but I was just so excited about driving and, you know, making money on the side that it I kind of just didn't take breaks. So definitely take breaks. And the last tip, don't expect tips, as in I think in the 15 or 16 drives that I did, I think I only got something like 2 tips. And I mean, it's okay, but just don't expect to make a lot of money on that. So this next week, I'm gonna go ahead and do some reviews on the Polaroid One Step 2, and I'm gonna do some reviews on the Instax 70. So thank you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know how I'm doing. I'll see you guys this next week.